4.3 rates of change other than motion. So to check if something is increasing or decreasing, we check its derivative. So to see if the height is increasing, I check to see if h prime is greater than 0. To see if the velocity is decreasing, I check if v prime is less than 0. And to see if the rain is increasing, I check if the rain function prime is greater than 0. Okay, now we're gonna think back to when we used our calculator to find f prime of 3, given the function f of x equals 5 to the sine x. Now when I'm writing on my paper, I'm not gonna show work, I'm just gonna say f prime of 3 is approximately, and I'm gonna write the answer. Okay, but in my calculator, what I'm going to do, if I'm using my TI, I'm gonna use Math 8. If I'm using my NumWorks, I'm gonna go to my toolbox and do the derivative of 5 to the sine x at x equals 3. Keep 4 decimal places because that's the safe way, and that's what I will ask you to do. So f prime of 3 is about negative 1.996. And again, you don't need to show what you typed in the calculator. You just need to write your answer, and we assume you got it from the calculator. Okay, now we're going to do one example from the table. So we are given this table for P. P of t. They want me to estimate P prime of 15. Since it's P prime, it is the rate of change of P at t equals 15. T equals 15 is not on the table. I have 0, 10, 20, and 30. So the closest I can get to 15 is that it's somewhere between 10 and 20. So instead of finding exactly the rate of change there, which I can't do from a table, I'm going to approximate it using t equals 10 and t equals 20. So the rate of change is the change in P over the change in T. So I'm going to do P of 20 minus P of 10 over 20 minus 10. Okay, and I'm going to show that setup because that is just showing which values I'm using. Let's see, so that's going to be P of 20 is 150 minus 120 over 10, which is 30 over 10, which is 3. And then since it's P prime, it's the change in P over T. So P is people, and that is per year. So 3 people per year is the average rate of change, and that's like an approximation. Okay, how about P prime of 3? Okay, again, 3 is not in this table. So the best I can get is that T equals 3 is between 0 and 10. Now, I know 3 is not exactly between 0 and 10, but it's the best I can do to approximate P prime of 3. Those are the two closest T values. So I'm going to do P of 10 minus P of 0 over 10 minus 0, which is, what is that, 120 minus 100 over 10, which is, what is that, 20 over 10, which is 2 people per year.